Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Terrence and welcome to my channel. Most of the time I talk about modifying cars, drifting them, driving them, but today we're going to do something different. Today I want to talk about how I was able to buy my 350Z through trading stocks. So let's be clear, this is not like a flex or anything. My Z's was really cheap, just a beat up little drift car. It's not like I'm balling out trading stocks. I just hope this video might inspire some of you to be able to reach your financial goals, to support whatever hobby you may have, whether it's cars, boats, makeup, food, traveling, hitting that like button, hitting the subscribe button, turning on that notification bell, helping me out with the YouTube algorithm, whatever it may be. So what is the ultimate deciding factor for any car enthusiast, or any hobbyist really? In my experience, it's always been money, their budget. The more money you have, the newer car you can get, the more parts you can buy, the faster your car is. You can get the V8 version rather than the 4-banger version. You can get the Nismo GTR instead of just a base model. You can get a Z06 Corvette instead of just a base model. And sure, mechanical skills and the ability to fabricate stuff definitely helps, but the overarching factor at the end of the day is if you have a larger budget, then you're able to do more. So, what is a stock? So a stock is essentially just a portion of a company. And when you buy a stock, you own a small fraction of that company. And the general idea of buying a stock and how to make money is buy low, sell high, right? If a stock is worth 100 bucks, you wait till it's up to 200 bucks, boom, you doubled your money and you sell it. So, how exactly did I do it? How was I able to trade a stock to be able to pay for my 350Z? The stock I did it with was the extremely volatile and highly speculative stock Tesla. So let me give you a little bit of a background. Tesla was actually the first stock that I ever traded. About 2.5 years ago, when Bitcoin and all that craze was going on, I opened up a Robinhood account and then started trading Bitcoin and all the other cryptocurrencies. And then I dabbled into stocks as well. And the first stock I ever traded was Tesla. So recognizing Tesla and trading it for about 1.5 years, I was familiar with the range that the price usually fluctuates between. So let's take a look at Tesla stock. This is the 5-year chart. The past few years before all this in 2020, it would trade right under $400 and then it would bounce around $250. And so that's the range that I would trade this stock. And in the beginning of 2019, I noticed that the stock was just trending down lower and lower and lower, right? Look, it started, in the mid threes, and it just kept dropping. And I was like, okay, I'm looking to buy this stock soon once it hits my levels, which I was very interested. Anything below 250 I was interested in. So when it hit below 250, I bought a little bit in April. And then it just kept going lower and lower, and then it hit below 200 bucks, which in my trading career, essentially from the end of 2017 till then, I'd never seen it below at such a low price, right? The last time that it was this price was back in 2016. So this could be essentially undervalued. When it hit this low price, I was like, let's get it. So I loaded up right here at 189 actually, and then I just sat and waited. I bought some shares as it was going down into the low 200s, and then once it hit below 190, I bought the majority of my position there. And with a little bit of luck, my strategy worked. The stock started to trend up from there. There was a little bit of a dip, but I just kept holding it. And I would trade other stocks on the side. But this was like my big position. I was kind of taking a big leap with it. As we went into November, it reclaimed the mid 300s, started to go up a lot, going back up to the 350 level, and then towards the end of December it was almost 400 bucks, and that's where I exited. I was like, you know what, I got in the 180s, I pretty much doubled my money. I think this will be the high based on previous patterns, so I'm going to take my profits. The price of the stock may turn around and drop now. Had I held, that would have been a different story. I would maybe be driving a 370 or something else. Because if you look here, the price just skyrocketed. Now it's not like I took this money and then turned around to go buy the Z. Essentially it's like within my own account, I was able to repay myself for the Z by doubling my money in this trade. So I think trading is a pretty neat way to let your money kind of grow and work for you. Think of it as an employee, you know? It's like you deploy this army of stocks and then they go out there and go make money for you. You don't necessarily have to be doing this to buy a whole new car, right? You can use smaller amounts when you're starting out, a couple $100, a couple $1,000 here and there. You know, you can make a little bit of money and go buy yourself new tires, new wheels. I just traded this on my phone. I mean, I just downloaded the app. Us car guys, we're always strapped for cash. You can make 500 horsepower and then you want to make 800. And then when you make 800 horsepower, you want to make 1,000. So it's like a never-ending game, and it's just, you just need funds. So that's my story on how I was able to buy my 350Z by trading one stock. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you learned something, if you liked it, if it opened up your mind to new ideas, help me out by hitting that like button. And make sure to subscribe. I'm gonna probably do a few more of these videos and share different ways to, you know, make a little bit of side cash so we can build our cars. If we all work together, maybe we can do really well. And for any of you out there that already trade, leave a comment and maybe we can chat about stocks. Alright, well thank you everyone for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.